Hi, it's Kevin Stewart Builds 250. I'm Kev, and this is issue number 5 of Build the Spitfire Mk1A by Hachette Partworks. So part 5 looks like it's going to be some more of the engine housing and the right hand side of the front fuselage section. Just a quick update though from issue 4. I broke the magnet on the left hand side of the fuselage, left hand side front fuselage, and it goes into the main magnet housing, so I broke that in half. That's from the last video. Managed to get a replacement for that. I just bought another issue 5 because I had one of these magnets in, so I've managed to replace that magnet that I broke in issue 4, so that's now completely replaced with a replacement magnet. So hopefully that will that'll work when it goes onto the model. But for now, yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into issue number 5. Okay, so parts for issue 5, just in the packaging. We'll get those out in a moment, but yeah, so that's in the plastic packaging. So just have a quick look at the magazine. Okay, so instructions at the front as normal, and the inventory. We are going to need some parts from the last issue as well, the magnet holder and the magnet from the last issue. And then there's going to be lots of engine mount stuff, and eventually it ends up mounted to the front fuselage. Stuff about Anderson shelters, some stuff on the production of the Spitfire, pilot biography, George Grumpy Unwin, and some gun camera footage of a kill of his, I believe. More stuff on Civil War, and then just a quick look at what we're going to be getting in issue 5. Looks like more engine detailing. Issue 6 looks like more engine detailing. Okay, so yeah, that's the parts laid out as you've seen from the inventory in issue 5. And as I say, yeah, it's all there, no bother whatsoever. The only issue we've got again is the L on this. It does say it's R, supposed to be an R2, but it's got an L on it. Now, whether or not that means anything, I mean, it's going to fit. Obviously, this is the right hand side of the fuselage, and we are going to need the part from the last issue, as I just mentioned. But hey, yeah, let's get this built. Let's get into stage 5. Okay, so we're looking at the build now. So this first part, taking the right hand side of the fuselage, I'm going to be fitting these magnet holders. So the first one we're fitting is the one we've got in this issue. 502 with the magnet along the wide side, and that wide, the mark on the magnet goes towards the fuselage. And then this one, which is the one from the last issue, with it marked on the narrow side, and the narrow side marking goes up, and then we have the completed right hand side of the fuselage, the magnets fitted. Okay, now, yeah, we're coming into the engine mount. Now these were really fiddly, C and D. Now we have to take these off the sprue from the last issue. That's part C being fitted there, so just a tiny amount of kind of super glue was used to fit them. Test fitted them beforehand as well, obviously, but yeah, C and D, take them very carefully off the sprue because they are tiny. I used like a helping hands magnifying glass for that, but when they're on, they look pretty good. Yep, so they were glued on, very, as I say, very small amount of super glue. And now we're taking the engine housing, and we're going to fit that to the part that we just fitted C and D to. Tiny, using the cocktail stick method there of putting the tiniest bit of kind of super glue onto the pegs on 505, which is the engine housing, and kind of just fitting that. All of these parts we've all test fitted beforehand to make sure they fit. So you test fit them first and then glue them once you're happy with the fit. So obviously once they're glued, they're glued. Okay, now bringing over the propeller from issue 2, propeller with a motor fitted from issue 2, and you're going to fit that engine housing assembly that we just fitted, or just completed, stage 3, and we're going to fit that. Now there's some pegs on the engine motor housing. As you see here, we're just putting a tiny little bit of super glue onto those pegs in the motor housing, and you're going to push that part the engine housing part from stage 3. I'm going to fit that on there. It's quite difficult to see that one. Tiny little pegs. You see that there, fitted. And there's and now it's the engine housing. It's going to go over the cog, the big kind of white cog on that engine, on that motor housing. So you're going to put a bit of super glue once again on the pegs and then slide it forward so it covers kind of white gear on the motor. There you go. So it covers that nicely. And now we're taking the part from issue 4, which we completed, top half, if you like, of the engine mount. I'm just kind of gluing that on as it shows in the instructions. That was quite difficult to go on, to be honest. And now, the underside part of the engine housing strut from this issue. Two pegs. Okay, now the engine itself, we're going to fit the motor. So the motor with the propeller, we're going to fit that to the inside of the fuselage, underside front fuselage. That's going to be fitted in with 4 PM screws. So I'm just got to test fit that, as you can see. And then load up the screwdriver and 4 PM screws, just going to fit that in there. Looking smart. Then we decided to do, didn't have to do this, but we decided to do it anyway, is just fit the engine cover mounts, if you like, the engine covers, sorry, with the magnets on. You kind of fit that onto the fuselage section, then you can get a good view of what it's going to look like. Pretty smart, pretty smart. And that's issue 5 complete. So yeah, that's looking cool, that front fuselage section and the engine mount, looking well smart. So issue 6 is out next week. It comes out on a Wednesday. I'm still getting these from the newsagents at the moment, so we just have to wait and see where we are, what the state of play is with everything within the UK next week. Yeah, I'll try and get them out if I can, but it is what it is at the moment. If you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time a video goes live. So I'm going to say this at the end of all my videos, that just stay safe. Hope to see you on the channel soon, and take care, and ta-da for now.